Hello, once more, and welcome back to our NFL prediction videos here on this Tuesday for Week 11. So, yeah, Week 11, guys. After a rough Week 10 and 2-5, yeah, our record only gets to 38 wins, 33 losses going in to Week 11. So, only 5 over the 500 mark at this moment. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better this week, I'm hoping we do a little better because if we get one win this week and 6 losses, we would be back at 500 again. I'm hoping that doesn't happen this week at all. I'm hoping to get 2 or 3, maybe 4 wins, maybe even more than 4. But we'll see our Week 11 matchups here this week. And after getting the Thursday night game wrong last week from Thursday Night Football last week, 5-1 on the year, I believe, in Thursday Night Football. I can double check that, and at the end of the year, and let you guys know at the end of the year what the record is overall for Thursday night games and all the games overall, and all the teams' records when I picked them. But hoping to do a little bit better going to Week 12, going into Week 11 here. We're after the halfway point. Week 10 was last week. Week 11 is this week. So with that being said, let's get into our Week 11 NFL prediction video, shall we? Our first game of the weekend, we're going to Minnesota. See the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, who came back last week. He was out with COVID in Week 10. No, Week 9, he was out with COVID-19. His team lost on the road in Kansas City with Jordan Love starting. And then there was a small chance he wasn't going to be back against Seattle, and he was. And I predicted Seattle to win that game, guys. So that's the bad part. But, Rodgers back after getting one in Week 10. And Minnesota being a second-place team in the NFC North. Packers going on the road in Minnesota. The Vikings, they've always had the Packers number at home usually. But the Packers have been the team that's won this division for many years, the last few seasons. And honestly, guys, a team that's supposed to go to the Super Bowl this year, like Green Bay, with 2 losses, I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. If the season ended today, though, I think they would have the number 1 seed because they beat Arizona when they weren't beaten. So, they did beat Arizona when Arizona was unbeaten back a few weeks back in Week 8. But, nevertheless, don't mind that one. That's a good thing, I guess, for Green Bay. Getting off the bandwagon after getting off the losing record in Kansas City against the defending AFC champions in Week 10 with a loss, and getting a win last week, 17-0 against Seattle. That game was 3-0 at halftime, by the way. But overall, with that being said, guys, I'm going to take Green Bay over Minnesota this week, okay? Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, Packers going on the road. I like Green Bay on the road this week, guys, against Minnesota. So, we're going with Green Bay over Minnesota. Which brings us to our next matchup in Chicago. Yeah, my home state, Illinois. Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson coming in. Play the Bears and Justin Fields. The rookie quarterback? Man. I have a lot of things I could say about the Bears. But I will stick to the most important thing the Bears don't have. And that is an offensive line, sadly. The Bears don't have any offensive line this year. And they play good. Justin Fields knows how to play since he's been named starter. He's played pretty good. Just hasn't exactly had what it takes to play a good game every week with his team. And overall, I think the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, who's an MVP candidate, looks like he has a chance to lead this team in Baltimore to an AFC North Division title, which he looks like he's going to do this year after last season doing it and winning the MVP award a few years in the last few seasons. Lamar Jackson's pretty good. I like the Ravens, I think, are a better team than the Bears. Bears have a lot of questions off the line. I don't know what they have at wide receiver still. The wide receiver position for Bears is a big question mark. So is the tight end spot. Because the Bears did draft Cole Kmet from Notre Dame. Where's he been? You know, they haven't been thrown to him a lot. But, yeah, with Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, you know what you're getting. You're getting a quarterback that knows how to run a ball with their fourth string running back. Yeah, I like the Ravens in this one, guys. I'm not joking. I'm not going to make jokes about the Ravens any day, every day of the week. But I think Baltimore has a chance to win this game, and I think they will on Sunday afternoon. Which brings us to our next matchup. And those of you who saw this last matchup over the weekend between the Cardinals and the Panthers, Cam Newton in his return in a Panthers uniform got a big win on the road in Arizona. Carolina, by the way, playing Washington out of division. Although the Panthers in the NFC South in their own division are 2-0 against their own division. And they're 5-5. So, with Cam Newton being there, could this team be a wild card team? I think yes, they're a wild card team. And I think they will win a wild card spot if they continue to climb the ladder and keep getting successful. And that's what Cam Newton's doing. He's making everyone think it's 2015 that they went to Super Bowl 50 and lost to the Broncos and Peyton Manning. So, And guys, I'll tell you this. I'm going to take the Panthers in this game to win on Sunday, by the way. Because Cam Newton, what can he not do with Carolina? He knows that it's his happy place. He's going to win. Washington's without Ryan Fitzpatrick. They have Taylor Heineke, who beat the Buccaneers and Tom Brady over the weekend. It was a bad loss for Tampa Bay. Hope the Buccaneers can rebound, but I'll tell you that in a moment, what I think on the Buccaneers shortly. So, taking Carolina in this matchup coming up. Our next matchup, between a team that could have won on Sunday night to move into first place in the AFC West, but didn't. They blew it to my Kansas City Chiefs, the Raiders of Las Vegas, and the Bengals. Cincinnati coming in second place out of the AFC North. So the this AFC North, AFC West matchup, maybe to me on Sunday, it looks like the best matchup out of division for either team. You have Las Vegas and Derek Carr. They've completely changed their whole team. They had a head coach resign. They had a wide receiver, Henry Ruggs, get arrested. They released one of their best defensive back draft picks from 2020, and Damon Arnett, who they got in the draft before 2020. The Raiders are basically doing this 5-4 record that they have with a bunch of no wins, except Derek Carr, who is a quarterback. And by the way, I saw this stat on Sunday night watching the game. The Raiders haven't won a division title since 2002, the year they went to the Super Bowl and lost to Tampa Bay and John Gruden and the Buccaneers. So they've been at least 18 years without 18 plus years without winning a division title. And I think that continues this year at this moment. But you know what? This game, Cincinnati, second place team, Las Vegas, 5-4. They're in the middle of the pack, just like the Chargers, just like everyone else. Chiefs are back in first, finally. So yay for Kansas City Chiefs fans and myself. Well, I like Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, but come on, guys. Let's be serious here. Bengals, Joe Burrow, Buccaneer. Bengals, Joe Burrow coming in to Las Vegas, playing the Raiders. I like Cincinnati with this one. Go with the road team. I really like Cincinnati, sadly. So Raiders fans, I think you're going to have a more hard time this weekend too, with Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Brings us to our next matchup. Arizona's going to Seattle. Yeah. Arizona's going to Seattle. This one, what do I think? Russell Wilson came back from injury over the weekend against the Packers. His team got beat. They're 3-6. Arizona, they lose Carolina Panthers, and guess who? Cam Newton. He's back in Carolina. He was replacing the guy he replaced. He's replacing the guy who replaced his replacement. So he's replacing the guys who replaced them both. Seattle, though, 3-6. Arizona, 8-2. Okay, this one's easy to pick. Kyler Murray, is he going to come back? I don't know. Is he even going to start? I have no idea. No one knows yet. Hopefully he's back. Honestly, I'm going to give Seattle the win anyway. I'm going to give Arizona the win anyways because I don't have faith in Seattle though so far this year. Even when I picked them last week, I don't have faith with them. Okay, so I'm going with Arizona, guys. I'm staying road heavy. I'm staying road heavy this week. Will I pick a road? Will I pick a home team? Find out in the next matchup. Now here's the next matchup. Sunday Night Football coming up in LA between the Chargers and Justin Herbert and the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. So, Steelers, yeah, they played the worst team in the NFL on Sunday, the Lions, who were 0-8 at the time. The Steelers, though, did lose TJ Watt to injury, I saw, which is not fun when you're a Steelers fan. Chargers, on the other hand, are playing good. Second place, you could say 5-4, 5-5, up there. But these teams are good. Steelers tied at 16 with the Lions, and everyone thought when the Lions got Jared Goff, he was going to be the difference maker because he went to the Super Bowl with the Rams and lost to the Patriots in Super Bowl 53. That's not right. That's not right. But Pittsburgh, yeah, no TJ Watt coming in. Chargers, I think the Chargers have a little bit better advantage. Sunday Night Football at home. I do think the Chargers get the win in this matchup on Sunday night. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. I have faith. Seriously, Pittsburgh, I don't know what they can do without TJ Watt not playing. So let's go with the Chargers in this one. Which brings us to our Monday Night Football. Yeah, Monday Night Football. Daniel Jones, his Giants, New York Giants, going to the Tampa. Tom Brady and the Bucs. So everyone knows the Buccaneers lost to the Washington football team over the weekend, and the Buccaneers head coach after the game, Bruce Arians threw his team under the bus. Basically, guys, said, we're a terrible team. Basically, called out his entire team for being terrible. Basically, and they lost, even though they lost. That's gonna happen. You can't win all games. But you can if you're the 1972 Dolphins, I guess. Really. Okay, you get it? The Dolphins, 1972. Yeah, you see. Guys, this matchup, I think. Buccaneers, I guess Robin Gronkowski's injured, Antonio Brown's hurt, and so I believe is one of their other players. I don't know who, though, but they're missing a few guys. Should they come back? Will they come back? Yeah, I think so. But here's the thing. Tampa Bay at home against the Giants. Another bad team. Will it be like the Steelers and Lions and end up in a tie? That's a possibility. But you know what you're going to get with Tom Brady. Everyone knows he's human. Yeah, everyone knows he's human. Everyone says, oh, he's a robot. He's not even human at all. He just knows how to do things because he's not even human at all. But that's not true. He is human. He threw 2 picks over the weekend against the Washington football team in the loss, and 2 touchdown passes. Guys, don't blame me if I'm going to say about this. I think the Buccaneers win at home on Monday night against the Giants. So that's what we're doing. Buccaneers on Monday night over the Giants. With that being said, let's go over our Week 11 picks one more time. Our recap, who we picked and why. Starting with our first game on Sunday, Green Bay at Minnesota. Taking Aaron Rodgers against Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, just because Minnesota, I don't know what they have. Packers have a better team. Look like they're going to contend this year to win the NFC North, and maybe make a run to the Super Bowl. So that's Green Bay over Minnesota. Baltimore Ravens, Chicago Bears, Lamar Jackson, rookie Justin Fields at quarterback. Bears, we know they don't have an offensive line. Who knows what they have everywhere else? Ravens, Lamar Jackson, that defense, pretty darn good. I'm taking Baltimore. Next up, Cam Newton, the Panthers. Cam Newton back with the team he has fun with. And it's Cam Newton's happy place against Washington. We're giving Carolina a win for that one at home. Next, we're going to the desert, Vegas, for Sunday afternoon, late Sunday. Our late Sunday games, going to Vegas and Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, Raiders against Derek Carr. Derek Carr is basically the leader of this team now with interim head coach and doesn't have any more weapons around him. No defense is okay, I guess. Bengals and Joe Burrow, I think, get the win, though, in this matchup. After that, we're going from the desert in Vegas. We're going up north to Seattle, where Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Is Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins going to be back this week? Don't know, but I don't have faith in Russell Wilson and the Seahawks at 3-6 after he came back from injury, so I'm picking Arizona on this one. Which brings us to our Sunday night football matchup for the Steelers and the Chargers. Steelers lost T.J. Watt. Going on the road this week in the Los Angeles Chargers and Justin Herbert, and the Chargers have a pretty good team. I have to take the Chargers in this one, guys. I'm really liking the Chargers in this matchup, so I'm taking the Chargers. And last but not least, we're going to Monday Night Football in about 6 days with the Giants of New York, Daniel Jones, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Tom Brady went out. Buccaneers had a bad weekend, lost to Washington. Not a good win, but it was a realized moment for Buccaneers fans knowing, hey, guess what? We're not going to get the best of Tom Brady. And he's a human, which he is. Because everyone thinks he's a robot and knows how to do things. But that's not true. I'm picking the Buccaneers in this one against the Giants because I don't know what the Giants and Daniel Jones have. So with that being said, going with the Buccaneers on Monday Night Football to finish off our Week 11 picks. Yeah, 38-33, 5 games above 500. Trying to get over 40 wins this week. Trying to get over our 40-win mark for the week, in Week 11. If that happens, we'll see. But definitely, guys, stay tuned. You know what? Because we have our Week 12 picks a week from Tuesday. We have our Week 12 picks a week from today, which is Tuesday next week. And guess what? We'll probably have the 7 games and the top 3 games of the week for Week 12 predictions the next Tuesday, a week from now. We'll probably have the Thanksgiving Day games on that list. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do all 3 of those games for Thanksgiving Day and the predictions for Week 12. Bears are playing the Lions, I know, so that's going to be something to see. But with that being said, yeah, you're going to have to stay tuned until Week 12. We have a fun week coming up in Week 12. Guys, next week, let's hope we can get above 40 wins this week coming up. So, you know what to do? Comment below. Is your favorite team going to win? I don't know. My favorite team, the Chiefs. I don't know who the Chiefs are playing, though, but I think if they're playing, then I think they're going to go win, I hope. So, with that being said, guys, comment below. Is your favorite teams going to beat, and why? And with that being said, have a nice day. Stay safe, and I will see you. Yeah, have a nice day and stay safe. No, and I forgot to tell you. Please hit the notification button. Tell your friends to watch, like, and subscribe. And also tell your friends to do the same if they've not done so yet. And I'll see you next Tuesday for our Week 12 video. And now I can tell you, have a nice day and stay safe. And goodbye.